told John, I want to arrive to New York City with my musical, a draft of it done, ready to be read, performed when I get there. Hi, good morning. It's actually morning because it is currently 11:05 a.m. on April 18th, Monday. We have exactly 12 days remaining in end of play. I am running very behind, but I am hoping to catch up. We have 5 songs in the bag from last week's just monster of a writing session on Wednesday. And now it's time to sit down and notate those things. I wrote The Fake Profile. I sketched it out. Dreams and Debts, which I think might be my favorite. That's Rosa's song. Café con leche. And then Why Did You Leave Me, which I also love with Rosa. And then Talking to Her, which is really more of like a title. And I just kind of free wrote for a couple of ideas. Now, my lesson with John starts in 2 hours. So I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is notate my 3 strongest, because unlike last time, I finally connected stuff over to my iPad. So let me show you. For those of you who are curious about what I use, I have an entire songwriting section on my iPad. It looks like this. It has all this stuff, but I actually use the voice memos that are in the iPhone proper. And I didn't know this, but it keeps all your voice memos from your phone, which is great because I now can listen to these voice memos while you watch. That's kind of creepy. But the point is that now I'm going to be able to show you what I actually do when I'm recording these demos. So I'm going to go on Songcraft. I'm going to listen to these and type these up and take it from there. I also gonna tell John today about BMI. I haven't told him yet, so we still have to practice. That's still on the dock today. I think I'm gonna focus on show some restraint as much as I can today. I think once I have all the songs written, or at least sketched out for the show, I am going to sit down and actually write draft 1, like in final draft, because I need to start actually sketching out some scenes and kind of reading through my old manuscript, seeing what dialogue I can save, where I can put it, and overall creating a little bit more texture, because right now I have lots of songs and I have the book in that I know the order what they're going to be, but I do need to write some actual scenes. Okay, so enough talking. Let's get to Songcraft and typing shit up and remembering these lyrics. Yeah. Okay, so it is currently 12:19 p.m. and I have written 4 songs. ¿Por qué me dejaste? Café con leche, Dreams and Debts, and The Fake Profile. It's not The Fake Profiles, it's The Fake Profile. I'm going to present today The Fake Profile, Dreams and Debts, and ¿Por qué me dejaste? The other 2 are way too rough in a shape, and I don't think they have a shape. Right now, Café con Leche is mostly a recitative with no chorus or pre-chorus or anything that's kind of hooky, and I know I need to write that. And then there's even really less than that for Talking to Her. It's definitely more of, again, kind of recitative, kind of plot forward motion, and I need to sit down and write some choruses. Fine. So I was just recording something and it's gone. I don't even know where I left off, but I think I'm gonna just set up my Yamaha and practice until I have to meet with him. But I am starting to get nervous. It's like not only the nervousness of BMI and the fact that that's happening soon, but like the nervousness of this act And you know, I was really ambitious last week and I have sketches for 5 songs, and yet it still feels like I'm coming in with stuff that just isn't good enough to present. And maybe it isn't, because like I didn't have any more time to spend on it. This is like literally my best, and yet I'm still like, is this good enough to present to John? All right, I'm just gonna get over myself for a second. Let's just make some music. Ooh, fancy. I do. Oh my God, it happened. We have dates. We have dates. Let me read you the email. Okay. I am a sweaty mess. It is currently 2:10 p.m. And because I'm so sweaty, you can tell I just finished lessons with John. It was a lot. It was a lot. So let me catch you up, because life changing. And the thing is like, it's one thing to tell the vlog what I plan to do, and then it's another thing to tell your mentor, who again pushed you to write a BMI audition packet in 10 weeks, which got you into the second round of auditions. I told him about the BMI news and he made me play the songs, even though I'd literally practiced it one time, which was yesterday, which was in the vlog, the previous vlog of this. It went horribly, but we did decide, and I think it was the right choice, that we were gonna play Alejandra to start, to really get their attention, and then do the background check, which is, you know, a beautiful ballad, a love song, and then go into this really funny number with 3 different parts that has like a completely different musical style. So my goal right now, and we have lessons, oh God, I have so much to catch you up on. The goal is to bring in these songs on Monday next week, just being able to play them the whole way through, and then get them to tempo to where they are. The background check was too fast, but I think it's because I was flustered. And Alejandra was too slow because I'm still sitting in that just moment of, I'm indulging, and I need to really pick up the tempo, and we found a way to get the accompaniment where it was. I think also for those lessons, I am going to be playing from over there because I need to practice with the pedals, and my Yamaha does not have pedals, and that actually really does impede it. And then also I can have my music on the stand instead of like on my keys. So that's my goal. So now we are going to be having 2 lessons a week until audition day. Every Monday we're going to meet, and I'm going to just meet for 30 minutes and play through my audition songs, where I'm acting through the songs and I'm playing and singing all at the same time. So that means I have to get my butt into gear. And this is the reason why I have John, because if I didn't meet with him every single week, I don't get anything. It's both the fear and the expectation of not wasting his time, and of also having someone who genuinely cares about my progress, who wants to see me succeed, who incidentally is also kind of an expert and just helps me so much to stay motivated and all that stuff. Next, I presented my 3 kernels, the fake profile, dreams and debts, and por qué me dejaste, and it was great. I went in, I was like, I wrote 5 songs in 45 minutes. And I think that that's something I'm gonna try and do this week. I have 2 songs to figure out now. ¿Qué está pasando aquí? And Climbing, which are those 2 songs that I haven't written. I think I'm gonna also give myself just a 45-minute thing. I think I'm just gonna do another experiment this week. Maybe do like an evening one, or like write drunk, edit sober, whatever it is that I can think of doing. And then edit Café con Leche and the Talking to Her song, which is the compromise song. I don't even know if I'm actually gonna keep that one in there, because I think that all might be rolling into the ¿Qué está pasando aquí? Song. Anyway, got really, really good feedback on the 3 songs. I knew going in that they were, at least the vibes were strong. They were each really, really different. They had different vibes and different kind of effects going into it. And I knew that I wanted Alejandra's dad to be like, again, more of a magical realism bit where he is a ghost that actually does affect the environment, that his presence is felt and seen, and it's Rosa letting him go and accepting the grief and accepting he's gone that actually makes her accept Alejandra. That is her journey, and those are tied together. And it's been really clear that it's his dream and what that means for a family who love each other. We came up with some arrangement shifts for the fake profile, so we can really have a really nice big long chorus. And then we have Dreams and Debts, which he doesn't like the title of, and the fake profile, the name of the song is going to change to The One She Wants to See, which I love, and it's also a lyric of mine. And then Dreams and Debts is going to change, it's like I'm doing what it takes to keep him alive, is kind of the reason that they're fighting, right? Where Alejandra's like, Mom, I need to keep my dad's dream alive, and the shop isn't going to stay open at this rate. And she's like, if we had given up, you know, when we came here, we would have never gotten anywhere. So like, who the fuck are you to tell me that? And I think that those two things fighting, they're both fighting to the keeping him alive, and I love that feeling. And then for the villain song is her taking that dramatic moment of calling Javier and being like, hey, Alejandra told me that she's been mentioning seeing you, can you come help us, you know, blah 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 blah. She has a new idea for the shop and there's no one like you who could do it, you know, as mothers do to set up their kids, especially Hispanic parents. And that's the lesson. So to close off this vlog now, we'll start a new one tomorrow because this is just too long and I want to keep all this in. I told John what I wanted. That is, if I get into BMI, right, I would know sometime in May if I got in. I would be getting there and starting after Labor Day in September, which would be what, the 6th, I think it's the 5th of September or the 12th, I think it's the 12th. So the 12th of September, right? So that would give me all of June, July, August. That's essentially the length of time that I had to write my BMI portfolio. I told John, I want to arrive to New York City with my musical, a draft of it done, ready to be performed when I get there. And I told John, like, I don't have a pedigree in musical theater. I majored in theater in undergrad, but I did not write. I learned writing from, you know, one class in undergrad that was like a private study with Dr. Kingsley, and then I paid for some classes at the Los Angeles school, and then it's just been me grinding, figuring it out. And then it was me working with John, and it'll be a year in about a month and 2 days since we met. And then it's just been private guided study, but it's been mostly me. And I don't have the pedigree of a lot of these people that head to New York with their BFAs and their MAs in music theory and musical theater songwriting. All I have is what I've learned, what I've worked on, John's guidance, and then my own fucking drive and desire to do this more than literally anything in my life. And I want to get there with something. Like my goal is an Act 1 so done and finalized that I can be like, all right, Latino actors of New York, I need a reading. Join, like, you know, translate this band, I don't know. That's what I want. My reach goal would be Act 2 too. And I'm not just talking like a lead sheet. I'm talking like sheet music that people can read. I'm talking demos. I'm talking full script. That's in 4 months. My goal was September, and it's always been September, even before I knew when this BMI audition thing would happen. And I genuinely feel like I'm gonna get it. And I'm so motivated because, for better or for worse, no matter how this BMI thing plays out, I am going to be in the East. Do or die, I will be in the East Coast. I will get to New York City somehow, and I will get people to read my show. But I can't do that if I don't have a fucking show. I can't do that if I don't have a show to sell, if I don't have a show and a character and a motivation that I like. And as I'm figuring out these songs and my beats, I'm getting these motivations and I'm getting these songs that I know are really sonically strong and that only I could write. What's scary is like I'm already thinking of a follow-up project and what that means, if that makes sense. Like, can I write something new? But that's for future me to struggle with. This me is trying to do the best she can with this show. I was thinking about it last night, what it would mean if my mom saw the show and the possible fallout and repercussions from it, because in my mind I've always wanted to play one of the leads, and now I'm thinking that if I did, I would have to have a very difficult conversation with my mother that I do not want to have, in the same way that Alejandra doesn't want to have. I'm like happily married. I'm not about to leave my husband or anything. This is how I'm exploring my sexuality and my work. And the story of me and my sister and so many of my friends, like the more I write these characters, the less they become like my friends and my family. And the more they become their own little magical realism story of things. But I believe in this project so much, and in what it can do and in what it can say, but more than anything in that it feels absolutely real to me. Writing a show in a year, that's the plan. If I could just get this off Broadway anywhere in New York, I would be happy. So with that, I'm gonna go eat, I'm gonna go edit, and I will see everyone with a new vlog soon. I can't believe I've gone through so many vlogs. Bye. I'm just so fired up, y'all.